Fredette kicks to Rivers. Just 5 on the clock. Teardrop shot. Feeds to Fredette. Over to the left wing. Floats one. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. Milwaukee ball. And with this break, let's bring up the list of the dominant rookie rebounders in the NBA this season. The 4th spot held down by Jabari Parker.
Well, rebounding is an aspect of his game that is already so well developed, and very few of the rookies can compete with him in that regard.
Well, the ability to rebound always travels well in the NBA, and at this point, we can say with certainty, physically, this league won't be a problem at all for him.
And the ages add up, guys, in regards to Anthony Davis. You know, LeBron is going to be LeBron for a little while longer, but after that, there's going to be a short list.
And Davis is right in the middle of it when you think about it. I mean, the ability to score down on the block and to change teams' game plan with his defense, the way he patrols the paint. I think he's got as good a shot as anybody at being the successor to LeBron's crown.
But they get it back. Out to the wing, and Walters kicks to Aldridge. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Davis.
I'd like to see them go 2 for 1 here.
I would, too. They need to make this a quick possession and a fruitful one, too.
That was a layup, and you've got to knock that down. You've got to convert when you get those opportunities.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Shoots a 3. Aldridge can't get that one to fall.
Not sure why he's insisting on shooting from out there. It's just not working for him right now.
Fredette with it. So it's the Pelicans now. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Pretty shot without a...
Second quarter in.
Okay, guys, we got a few minutes here. Let's go over a few things before we get going again. Firstly, our offensive output in the paint was really encouraging. But that being said, let's make sure we don't get too one-dimensional.
Some changes here for the Bucks. Chris Middleton comes in for Henson. And Antetokounmpo subbed in for Parker. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Anderson's checked in. Height and Mayo man the backcourt. Pachulia is out there with Chris Middleton. And it's Antetokounmpo in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
Man, a gaping hole in the defense that time, and he didn't waste any time getting through it.
The Machines check in for O.J. Mayo.
Check out some stats for Holiday. The past few weeks, he's been a major contributor, and you can see where he ranks. He's averaging 16 points, 7 assists, and 4 rebounds, and he's really been pulling his weight. We're finding his name in a lot of different columns in the box score.
Yeah, and that's what they're looking for from him, Steve. He doesn't have to be the star, just somebody with solid contributions across a wide range of areas.
Gordon kicks to Anderson, and he uses the glass on the layups. Anderson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And things are going to come way too easy for him if he can get that deep post position.
I agree with you, Steve. You got to deny him the ball down there as best you can. Well, trade rumors circulated around Eric Gordon last season. Makes you wonder if there was some buyer's remorse from the Pelicans after they matched the Suns' 4-year, almost $60 million offer sheet.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
And a chance here to see where the Bucks currently sit in the NBA statistically. Second in fewest turnovers per game. 7th in opponent points per game. And as for three-point shooting as a team, a little bit to be desired here. They're top 20 in the league. They can certainly do better and strive to do better there.
And Clark, you know, when you commit so few turnovers, it's key because you become a much better offensive team. You're constantly getting looks at the basket, and your defense isn't vulnerable either because you're able to get back in transition so much easier.
Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Gentlemen, Anthony Davis defying comparison in his young NBA career. As the great Dirk Nowitzki said, in all my years, I've never seen anyone like him. And Coach Monty Williams said, he's not like anyone we we've ever seen. He's going to be his own player. Drew Holiday put it plainly, quote, he's the franchise. He's the go-to guy, and everybody here knows it. Kevin, over to you.
A chance to become league MVP in time, Doris. His talent is that caliber. Thank you. Aldridge can't get that one to fall.
Boy, have they been hitting the glass hard or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Yeah, you're right. Very rarely will you out-rebound an opponent like that and not have it pay off.
Selman goes back up. A nice shot by Anderson.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
Now the story is points in the paint, Clark. I mean, they're getting point-blank shots every time down.
And Bayless kicks to Aldridge. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Aldridge has got 11.
Well, he's only managed to make 1 out of his 6 shots in this quarter, so it's been a struggle.
Rebound, Milwaukee.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight. So the Bucks making a change here. Pachulia is checked in. Omer Ashe, he's checked in for New Orleans. Holiday comes in for John Salmons. So for New Orleans right now, the backcourt, Holiday and Gordon. Evans and Davis are your small and power forwards. And it's Ashe in at the 5, home in the paint. Holiday dishes to Evans. 4 on the clock. Knocks it loose and stolen by Knight. And it's the Bucks on the break to take the lead. That puts them in the lead. Knight's got 5 points now this quarter. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Milwaukee.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
You also can't overlook how well they've defended the rim, as they've challenged virtually every shot in the paint.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Aldridge is checked in. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Monty Williams address his team. He's looking for whatever they have left in the tank. He said, I know it's been a hard-fought game, but now's not the time to leave anything in reserve. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I expect you to be going all out full speed. Guys?
Another good look there, and that's his second three-pointer of the game.
Here's Holiday. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
Oh, man, he goes old school on us with the finger roll.
Milwaukee in the lead. Outside Aldridge. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
Yeah, beautiful drive there, going right around the bigger man.
Holiday attacking. Davis down low, covered by Parker. And Davis can't get it to go.
Good percentage shot, though. That's one they'll take any day of the week.
Aldridge against Evans. With the shot. Not enough on that one as it misses.
They've been able to get out to this lead without really getting a very reliable performance out of him from the field.
And Parker with the block.
I don't know if it's just me, but he's looked a step slow since the start of the quarter. His shooting has really suffered.
Here's Aldridge. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
And the threes continue to go down at that end with almost nothing happening from deep at the other.
But the way to turn that around is defensively, by stopping their outside shot, not by getting into a shootout.
Davis with a screen on Knight. Outside Gordon. He dishes it to Davis. Back to Gordon. And it's sent back by Aldridge. Here's Knight. Pass to Aldridge. Shoots from the elbow. Great D that time from Davis.
He's one guy the defense is not afraid to leave open from that range for obvious reasons. I'd say that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, it sure did. A good job getting it started and a better job finishing it off.
Outside Aldridge. Parker right side. Back to Aldridge. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Aldridge has got the lead up to 6 now for the Bucks.
He has really put his foot on the pedal this quarter. Tremendous job leading their offense.
Knight against Holiday. Rebounded by the Bucks. Pachulia has got his 5th rebound in this one. Aldridge drives in. A 15-footer. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Davis has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Holiday, the pass to Evans. Outside Gordon. 11 feet away, and that one's good. Gordon's got 4 points now in the quarter. Here's Knight. Now here is Aldridge. 55 seconds left to play here in the 4th. And what was that about? Not a good shot right there. Gordon kicks to Holiday. Holiday left side. Again, Holiday missing.
Great look, disappointing result.
You know, most times he knocks that one down.
And so they foul intentionally. Knight against Holiday. Knight dishes to Aldridge, and they go to the intentional foul. In the first of 2, no good. Heartbreak.
Aldridge. 2 shots.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that puts them up by 5. 24 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Holiday with it, and it's Knight picking him up. That one just took the air right out of the crowd.
Yeah, he simply said, sit down and keep quiet with that.
Yeah, that's right. Nothing coming out of these fans now. Yeah, you can't let them pound the ball and just milk those precious seconds away.
No other option here but to foul and hope for a few misses at the line.
2 shots.
Gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And thanks to those free throws right there, it becomes a 2-possession game. Urgent possession here, Clark. They need a basket.
No doubt about it, Steve. They need quick, efficient scoring.
And that's a difficult shot in the face of a defender that towers over.
Well, you know, he almost seems to enjoy those mismatches, Steve. It gives him a chance to show what a strong finisher he is.
And no good is the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second.
At the line for 2.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
Boy, you hate to use the word choke, but to come away empty right there is just brutal. This game would have been over.
And it's Gordon missing. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
And that ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those free throws.
And so it's the Bucks who come out on top here. And Clark, you know, it was quite a nail-biter.
Yeah, it was tight. Their guys were able to come up with big plays down the stretch, and that's the difference.
Thank you for joining us for this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. For Clark, Stephen Doris, and the rest of the crew, Kevin Harlan saying see you next time.